212. Hello, hopefully you can hear me. Right. Just gonna go in a couple of minutes. Hello. So, this is what you're seeing at the moment, is you're seeing the kind of history of Police Quest. So, I'm going to be playing the first Police Quest game today, but you're seeing all kind of versions of the series. You know, it got to the point that it was a first-person shooter game, kind of full SWAT teams and everything. Here you can see it, and that stretched all the way from the original. So let's get this show started. Hello, I hope you folks are all okay and I hope you can hear me well. First, I'm going to be showing you this Police Quest game. It's absolutely awesome. This is Police Quest 1. Now, I'm a big fan of the Police Quest series. Many people might not know about it. You know, it's one of these games that's kind of like King's Quest. It was kind of lost within the Quest era. And the thing about this game is it's fantastic. I absolutely used to love it. Like, I discovered it when I was about 15, 16 and I got a floppy disk with it on. And I'd play a version of Police Quest and it was like insta-kill. So if you did anything bad, you instantly died. And I would kind of play a little bit as far as I could when I was a kid, you know. And then I would die and my mate Callum would continue it at home on his PC because the versions were exactly the same. So it'd kind of be like we'd meet up in the evening and we'd both be like, oh my god, this game is amazing, how far did you get? So first I'm gonna talk about why we're actually having this stream. So we are celebrating this amazing book here, which is The Art of Point and Click Games. Now, let me just close this. Now, The Art of Point and Click Games is just beautiful. Like, this is a lost genre, you know. They have games like Discworld with Simon the Sorcerer, you know, stuff with Tim Schafer, and you've just got some amazing pieces in here. Like, look, here we go. Open up straight away on Police Quest in Pursuit of the Death Angel, that scene that we will be getting to in a minute. And you know, this book is just absolutely beautifully presented. They've got like little characters for all of the designers. And if you want to win a copy, we actually have in the comments down here and in the description a way that you can enter and win your own copy of this fantastic book. And it tracks the whole period of time, kind of with the whole of point and click adventures. I just love it. You know, there's loads of people that we've actually had on the podcast, like Brian Mortery here, who did Loom, and, you know, Lewis Castle, who we had this week, actually, who did Command and Conquer. But he also, oh gosh, if I can find it, because there's so much in here, he also did the fantastic Blade Runner games, which were just amazing. But, like, if you look at this as well, it's got stuff, Day of the Tentacle, Tim Schafer. I'm not sure if this is Day of the Tentacle. It looks very similar. Yeah, it must be. Or Sam and Max Hit the Road. That was a fantastic game as well. And Myst and everything. Yeah, so the reason we're kind of looking at this game is because Bitbat Books have been kind enough to sponsor the podcast. And this means we've kind of been added to do stuff like this because we don't actually have the time or the energy, me and Dan. But with something like this, now we can focus on it and do a nice little live stream. So, should we get down to it? I'm going to load up Police Quest. Now, I hope the audio levels are okay. I've got a bit of music in the background because it's kind of really boring if you don't. You know, these old games, they didn't really have that much in it. So let's kind of get onto the next screen. Here we go. And we should be presented with a wonderful, beautiful Commodore screen. Let's see this. Oh, look at that. There you go. Yes, and I've got some message. Sunny Bonds. Ah, hello, Retro Man Cave. Nice to see you there. So, as you can see, this is being emulated on an Amiga. On a PC, but it's an emulation of an Amiga WinUAE. And the thing about this book is as well, and why I was so interested in with Police Quest, was Jim Walls, who's the actual guy that wrote Police Quest and did all the procedure and stuff. He's like got a massive interview in here, and I've really liked to read about him and how, you know, he was on highway patrol and stuff and knew nothing about computers. Yeah, it's great. So this is it, In Pursuit of the Death Angel. No, there hasn't been any more Blade Runner games, I'm afraid, JK. There's that new one, Cyberpunk 2077, but it's not Blade Runner. So they had Owlo programming this game as well. And Owlo, of course, did the Leisure Suit Larry games. So I must admit there is a bit of rudeness and dirtiness in this game, which you don't expect. Now, here's the interface. This is very slow, so what you can actually do is speed him up a little bit. Now, I'm going to be saving a bit in this game because it is insta-death. First, let's have a look in here, because this is the briefing room. So it was a game of trial and error for me because I didn't have a manual. I had to learn all the commands and just kind of guess them. But because it's using the same interface as a lot of other stuff, you can kind of work out what you're doing. So it'll be looking pigeon hole. No, I spelled that wrong. Looking hole. You see, if you can't spell like me. There you go. So you look in Steve's pigeonhole and you see a stack of subpoenas. So I guess that's the case. Hey Bleed Easy, how you doing? Hey Drifter BP. Now we'll look into this hole. Looking hole. You gotta check your pigeonholes. What is hole? And as you can hear, I've got one of the mechanical keyboards, so I'm really keeping the experience old school. You check your pigeonhole and find a handwritten message. I think this could be easier if I wear my glasses. There we go. Find a handwritten message. Sonny, how about an 1198? Carol's Caffeine Castle later in the shift. Steve. So 1198 is probably cop code for a donut and a cup of tea. Since you no longer need the message, you discard it. So, as this is your position. You've been assigned for briefings. Okay. Well, we're going to have a briefing in a minute, but first we need to look at paper. Now, in this book, he mentions how it's based on California, which is pretty cool. So he based it on all the areas that he was working in. The city of Leighton is Leighton is... Oh, God, I need glasses for this. On the big screen, it's like blown up. Peaceful, quiet city with a few major crime problems is now experiencing rapid growth and prosperity. But along with growth has come some alarming increase in the crime rate. That is Smugsville, USA, President Hickle. Okay, we'll ignore President Hickle and we'll drop paper. So, if you're watching and you have any memories of Police Quest, please let me know. Sunny Bonds, please find your place. The briefing room is about to begin. So he said that was my assigned place. Is this correct? This is your side position. Okay. Hey, Sonny. That story in this morning's paper sure made you look good. Now, I didn't look at the paper, but on the second page there's like an interview with Sonny about him becoming Cop of the Year or something, and you are Sonny Bond. That is your name. As there's names consistently with characters, like in Grand Theft Auto, you've got Tommy Vercetti. Sonny Bond is your police quest guy. Sergeant John Dooley briefs the 1300 session, beginning with the latest hot sheet of stolen rides. Welcome back, man, says Sergeant John Dooley. I hope you enjoyed the long weekend. Now listen up, he barks. We have been looking for a black 1983 Cadillac license plate number LOP1238 VIN C blah blah blah, reported stolen last week. Try hard to find it, so I can get that Michael Washington character off my back for a while. For a change. Okay, so we've got to look for this car. Now, hear this. Last night there were 3 teenagers were arrested in 3 separate arrests, each for drunk driving. It's awful drunk driving, never do it. 2 of the 3 people were in possession of cocaine, Jesus. And all 3 attended Jefferson's High School. Wow, they're high school students as well. It is the 80s. That should tell you something, boys and girls. I don't see any girls there. Maybe that's a female officer. Well, that's it for today. Watch your butts, kids. We don't want old Chief Whipplestick whining about our industrial injury stats going up again. Sonny Bonds, you're on call. Your number will be 8332. So I used to take this so serious that I used to have a little notebook at the side when I play it, and I'd be writing down, okay, my number's 8332. So that was the briefing. It is an awesome game. I agree. You know, I played this game late on, and just the style of it, the kind of driving in it and everything really got me into it. It sure cleans out quickly around here. So there's a few things that you need. First, you're an officer of the law. So what do you need? You need your equipment, don't you? So first we're going to go and open the locker. Now there's lots of fun that goes on in these shower rooms later on in the game. Oh, my locker's too far away. Okay. And now I'm sure there was a way of getting the text up again, but I can't remember. Like if you typed it twice. Here we go. So, let's take ammo. We should take the gun. We should take the case as well. And then a clothes locker. It's really weird looking at this. I know you're seeing it on a stream or on a device, but seeing it on a big monitor in blocks it's like kind of crazy. Can I disturb this guy in the toilet? Not. There's no answer. We should tell him also to listen to the Retro Hour podcast. What's a listen? Hey, sorry, game. Game's official. How are you doing? Mr. Dan Wood. I expect to see a stream from you soon, sir. Right, let's take the radio. There's a squelchy noise. Now, this was all about official police procedure, so you would die if you didn't leave with a radio, or if you didn't have a key, I don't think. Let's take the key. You're not close enough. Gosh. You take the key. And of course, I have a lovely mug here as well. It's been printed by Retro Man Cave, so big him up. And big up Steve Jones's Kickstarter as well. Because he's got the final push, guys. Right. So we're going outside at the moment. Now this is the cool part about this game. This game was really cool because you had different scenes, different areas, stuff that would change. Now this is a mistake that everybody would do. They'd try to get in the car and they'd try to like drive away straight away. Police procedure says you have to walk around the vehicle and perform a vehicle inspection. Now, I did not know this because I had no manual or anything like that, so it was all a case of trial and error. There you go. Having performed the prescribed walk-around safety check of your vehicle, you're now ready to hit the streets. I hope the music's okay. Now, the driving is awesome, you say that, but I found it the most frustrating thing ever. So I will turn driving on to slow, because, oh god, it's like GTA 5, but old school. Open door, get in. Now, and a lot of people don't remember this one, but you can do take nightstick? What's it? No, I can't spell S-T-I-C-K. Take. Okay, I've taken the nightstick. Now, this was a bit that absolutely blew my mind. So for years, you've been typing closed door. One day my mate came round and typed CD, and I was like, what? You could do an actual keystroke kind of command for it. Now, we're going to get a bit, let's save this before we actually take off, because it is that bad, the driving is. Well, that hard. Okay, now I need to remember. Yes. Right, let's get on the road. I hate this. I still get like, you know, chills when I have to drive because the amount of time I'd got so far in the game and just insta-death. Right. Now remember F10 as well, or F11 adds the sirens, so we will see. But this is awesome. This driving is cool. Yeah, so look at this. This is like GTA or something. Now you're controlling this little dude. And oh my god, he goes fast. You see that? And this is on the slowest mode. So I've got my T like a cop. Where am I? I don't even know where I am. And I'm dead, you see, because I couldn't find myself. So that's what I mean about driving. I absolutely hate it. So let's restore. Because there is just so much insta-death on this game. Okay. So he's down there. Drive. Oh, see that? How close that was. The AI I'm driving as well is crazy. Okay, where am I? Where even am I? There I am. Okay. So I'm going up the side. Keep going, drive around for a bit until you get a little squelch on your radio, basically. So that's the diner that you can see up at the top, and you'll start to recognise areas on the map. If you look at this map, actually, it looks quite like SimCity, the original SimCity. Oh look, there you go. So dispatch squawks, 83rd second, 83rd 32, which is me. Respond to an 1183 on the corner of Fig and 4th. Okay, so let's just go down here. Remember, you have to stop at lights and stuff. Unless, actually, I'm on call. So let's put the Nina sirens on and then I can go through the lights. It's nice game though. It's really, there we go. Okay. So, I reckon I'm going to take my lights off because these turns are so hard to do. Stop. No, don't restart the game. Okay. There we go. Oh, that is risky. The amount of times you're going to the road. Okay, on arrival at the scene of the accident, you observe a group of bystanders gawking at the green sedan that's attempted to carve its own door into the side of the building. Okay, so let's see what goes on. This accident looks serious, yeah. Okay, so let me attend the accident. How do you get out? Ah, you type get out. Oh god, this driving is so hard, Dan. Seriously. They got better in the later Police Quest games, but oh my god. Let's open door. So, closed door. Let's go and see what's happened to this young guy. Now, as I said, this is the scene that's actually in the book. If we could find it. There you go, look at that. So we've made it. Right, let's go and see what this guy's saying then. You take a deep breath, look at the car, see the mouse slumped over the steering wheel. Right. Closer look reveals a bloody injury to the left side of his head and a gaping hole in the lower right jaw. Ow. Now, I know they did a remake of Police Quest 1, and when they did the remake, they had a picture of the guy injured on the car, and it was like blood everywhere. It's really brutal, the remake was. You can do OD to open the door, yes. Right, let's help man. No pulse, no breathing, no vital signs, damn. There is a bullet hole in the driver's window. This is not your normal everyday traffic accident. In your opinion, this means it was murder. Yeah, it was intentional, if there's a bullet hole. So let's go and first, what we need to do is, remember we picked up our briefcase, so let's open case. Open case, now. Yes, oh no. Do I go into the car to open the case? Let's see this. Oh gosh, well he didn't want to open his case, so let's get out, leave the door open, someone can nick our car, I don't care. Then just try it. An excited young man approaches you. Officer, I saw what happened. I saw everything. I was buying a newspaper at the newsstand across the street when I heard there's a scream of tyres. I heard the scream of tyres. He tells you, I looked down at the street and here comes this car. And a light blue late model Cadillac racing down the street side by side. So there was a light blue Cadillac straight after him. When they got closer, I heard a bang. And I thought of him. Okay. Just thought a tyre had blown out. But right after this, I heard this car had lost control and crashed. The light blue Cadillac just kept on jamming. He's a young guy who uses words like jamming. All I know, says the witness, is I think I saw his license plate number L964. Shoot bystander. Draw gun, load ammo, shoot bystander. If you want, I will try that. Okay, let me save it first before I try to shoot the bystander. I like that suggestion. Now this is what I would do with games like this, because this was on the Leisure Suit Larry engine as well, so you could put whatever you want in and see what happens. So let's go here and shoot them in the back. See if that works. Like a really good cop. Now, please review proper. Shoot. Witness. Click. Dry firing from an empty gun. Okay. Load gun. Shoot. Bystander. What's a bystander? Shoot man. As you were blown off your right leg, you resolve that. In future, you will draw your weapon before you fire it. So, I shot this. There you go. So it's best that I restore the game. But that was good fun. Yeah, in Leisure Suit Larry, you could type certain rude things, and Larry would actually do it. Take notes on the back of your hand. Yeah, I don't have a handbook. Because I'm an idiot. Yeah. All they know is this. Okay. Let me get in the car. Close door. Let's save this before we drive. Because, yeah. You don't want to see me repeating the same things over and over again. And now let's drive. Right. So now the cops wanted to meet me for a burger, didn't they? And I just crashed. Okay, this accident was serious. Where are you going? Means I have to do some further work. Okay. Now, can anybody remember what I have to do at this point? Maybe I need to inspect the vehicle more. Put man in body bag. Okay. Or call dispatch maybe. Yeah. That would make sense, yeah. Yeah, I've checked the guy's vital statistics and there was no pulse. Radio crackles a response. We copy. Homicide. Yep. Needed to report it in. Okay. Continue investigation. Okay. We were just telling them the let's talk more. Donut will come. And I think that's it. We've notified dispatch of a homicide. Do we need to stay here until they arrive? Let's see. If so, I could dance. Do the moonwalker. Does he do? No. And here they come. Yeah, there they go. The other officers have arrived. Homicide detective Oscar Hamilton arrives with Sergeant Dooley. That could be Stacy Dooley. Dooley tells you Bond's Detective Hamilton will handle the investigation from here. Okay, cool. I can go and get a donut. Hit the streets and try to find the rat responsible, says Stacy Dooley. I'll introduce the witness to Hamilton. Yeah, too much effort to put in tape. Just get out of here. Get in. Close door. And of course, save game. Always save game. Right. And the reason we are doing this stream is because you can see the Art of Point and Click Adventures at the bottom. And this is the awesome game which has an interview with Jim Walls, who talks all about the creation of Police Quest and other later games. I'd love to play every Police Quest game through, but I think I would get driven mad with procedure. Okay, let's slow it down a bit. Yeah, that's a bit better for driving for me. That is a bit too wimpy, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Whoa! There's no reason to return. Okay, let's go and look for some donuts. I think they're down here on the right. Now, I really like just driving around this area. Can you guys hear the music at all? Okay, let's get here. Cops and donuts are kind of this is not the PC version, this is the Amiga version, but the Amiga and the PC version were pretty much exactly the same. I don't know if they had MIDI support or something like that. So this is the courthouse. Let me try and remember this map. That's the prison. There. Yeah, they did a remake as well later, In Pursuit of the Death Angel, which was quite nice. The EGA version, I think. This is time for 11.95 at Caffeine Castle. Okay, let's go up. I love driving in this. Seriously, it's like, wow. I'm trying to find the donut shop, Michael. I've forgotten where it was. I used to know this map like GTA, you know, off by heart. And I can't put the sirens on for donuts. I know people say, why are you waiting at the lights? Donuts is not a good police excuse for using sirens. Can you hear the music, guys? Is that the donut shack? Let me just check if you guys can hear the music. I'll turn it up a little bit if you can't. Okay. Does that look like a donut place? It could be. I thought it looked more donutty than that. Kind of a pink one, wouldn't it? If it was a... No, maybe that is it. Steve, yes. I know, you can't wait, mate. I'm driving here. I'm trying to not break the law. How do cops stay healthy if they're eating donuts all the time? That's my question. Oh! That's why I hate driving. Okay. Let's hope that this is the coffee place. Actually, if it's a coffee place with donuts, then we're going to see a cop car next to it, aren't we? So let's go this way, see what's going on down here. Yes, Steve, you twat. Tell me where the blooming coffee is. I'm sure there was a way of like using the map to find all these different places. There we go. There it is. Right. Okay. Good. Okay, now this is a hard maneuver that I'm about to do. So first... we save it. And then we go on to slower speed. Now, this is where you have to park up in this tiny, you see this tiny little gap. And this guy's waiting for me to obviously do stuff. Oh my god, what is he doing? Drive. Get out. It's not the best parking, but I'm no good as Steve. Oh, that's Steve, man. Steve and Stacey Dooley, they're just doing my head in. Right. Can I open case here? Oh, yes, I can. Okay. So, let's take all. Donut chat. So guys, what's your favourite donut? I like those ones from Krispy Kreme with the apple. Wino Willie's as well, that looks like a good place. Right, let's speed him up a little bit because we want interaction speed. This is Carol's Cafe, Carol's Caffeine Castle. There you go. Oh, no, you're not too late at all. I'm going to be doing this for ages. We'll see though, because I might get trapped. Is this Steve? Can I, right, let's save this before I do anything aggressive. Save. Can we slap Steve? Slap Steve. I got here already. Yeah. Alright, let's go sit down. Hi. Talk. Steve says, boy, it sounded over the air like you had a real mess on your hands. At the 187 scene. So, 187 is a murder, and those rap songs when they say 187, it's a murder. Yeah. Hey, Sonny. This is good to see you. It's not good to see you, Steve. You've just been going on all the time. Give me handwritten notes. Hey, Steve. What's a hey? Hi. Talk Steve down. Steve says this coffee will blow your socks off. Okay, let's drink. How can you do that? Well, we'll just keep chatting with Steve. He's obviously the most boring guy in the world. Steve tells your man this murder makes a guy wonder what's going on around this town. You should be doing something, Steve. Not sitting here wondering what's going on drinking coffee. You should be on the streets. Good Steve. Oh, there's a drink. Yeah. Carol says, Carol sets your coffee down and says, here you go, big boy. One caffeine IV. So let's drink the caffeine IV. Drink. They don't even give me a chance to drink coffee. You slam back an entire mug of Jamaican Java. Your eyeballs roll back in your head. That's some hardcore coffee. So is Steve going to ask me anything else? There's a phone. Oh. Oh. Don't bother. Carol's answer. Don't bother to get her. Carol answers her own telephone. Yeah, fair dues. Carol yells, Officer Bond, there's a Detective Hamilton on the phone for you. Ah, okay. You see, this is how they did it when you didn't have mobile phones. They knew where you were. You take the phone and hear Bonds. This is Detective Hamilton. We are identifying the 187 victim as Looney West. Is that like Kanye West's alter ego, Looney West, a local small-time drug dealer. Believe it or not, he's the second small-timer to get his ticket punched in the last 2 weeks. I just wanted to know about West since you worked the scene. Gotta run. Got another call waiting. Don't spend the whole day drinking coffee. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, Looney West is the guy. Now, I've been going for a little while, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pause it here and put a brew on. So I'll be back in a second, guys, and we shall continue our police quest. Yeah, so put the kettle on. That was quick. Now, there's about to be a police chase, so I'm getting pretty scared. But the whole reason we are doing this stream is because we've got a new sponsor. Now, this sponsor is really cool. This is Bitmap Books. Now, they've done some awesome titles, Bitmap Books, like some quality stuff. If I just look at my shelf, I've got this one, which is the visual compendium for the Amiga, which is just beautiful, and there's tons of them. There's also this, which I highly recommend, which is The Future Is Here by David Pleasance. A great new book. That's not Bitmap, but that's amazing. This one is The Art of Point and Click, and it is just beautiful, and I'm absolutely loving it. You know, all the way from like Maniac Mansion to The Dig and stuff like that. Now, my tea should be done. Quick tea, quick tea. Okay, so the reason it was so quick was because I had no water in the kettle, like a fool. Get a beer. Yes, that's a good point, actually, Jay. Yeah, I might get a beer. But then my driving's not going to get any better, is it? But thank you for everyone that's watching so far. If you want to win a copy of this book as well, you don't have to get it. You know, you can win it, or you can use our link as well, which is fantastic. Win a copy of this. The link is downstairs, down there in the description. Tea made with barley and hops. What is the tune playing right now? I'm currently playing the Amiga remix stuff, and it's a remix of Turrican 2 actually. So now I've put water in the kettle. Let's see. Oh, teacup made by Retro Monkey. Right, let's continue our journey, guys. So, We're gonna save this bad boy. I probably did already save it, but if you notice, anybody who plays, who does Let's Plays on YouTube, they're always saving their games. They're never doing a Let's Play from the beginning to the end because they'll die. They'll just die. Okay, so open door. Get in. Close the door. Drive. I hate driving. Okay. Whoa! These cop cruisers are so fast. Okay. So we're looking for a red car. Now the red car contains a special guy. This is one of the secrets in the game. I won't say secrets, but it's actually Owlo driving the car. We will find him in a minute though. Just need to see a guy in a red car driving very erratically. We will soon find him. Let's go back. Oh, that was close. I hate driving. It just gets my heart. Especially in this game. It's like, no. Can't believe you haven't been to Wino Willie's. I will be to Wino Willie's later. I will go there. As you cruise your beat, you're just aching to write a ticket. Yeah. God, that would make a controversial computer game, Oland. I hope it's looking all good for you guys. We really need to find a red car that's behaving very erratically. I'm just cruising through bruising, that's what they're saying. Right. Cruise your beat, just waiting to write a ticket, yeah? But no one is behaving that badly at the moment. Oh, no problem, JJ. And these are all the kind of drawings that I love to do on D-Paint when I was a kid. Now a lot of this relies on random generation of the... Oh my god! That was a red car as well! See, driving! Driving! Okay. Let's try a different route and see, because basically, if you drive around a certain block, it will then generate the car. You have to find it. A lot of people cheat by just saving it, loading it, saving it, but no point. That's a cool name, Ravi. Yeah, some people call me Rafi as well. There was an awesome album by Asian Dub Foundation called Rafi's Revenge. I remember that one. So, do you guys have any police quest memories, or were you not police questers? And there's me dying after saying police questers. I hate when cars stop next to you because you're a police car and they're just like, oh, I need to behave. Yeah, man, like, That's a really nice comment, Nicholas. Like, it's good to see an Amiga being enjoyed by this. Yeah, definitely. Like, I totally enjoyed these games, and a lot of the games, like, didn't really have that much storyline on, you know, stupid platformers with no aim. But stuff like this, stuff like Walker as well, which was that great one through time periods, and also point and click adventures in general. They were awesome, man. Like, you know, those worlds like Monkey Island and stuff, you never forget, do you? Yeah, I'd never heard of it myself as well. And then I noticed it was on the Leisure Suit Larry engine, and I was like, what is this game? This looks awesome. Yeah, so there's one later on playing on a shooting range. So at the current moment, what happened is, let me just pause this for a second. I'll actually show you the one that's shooting on a shooting range. We can just stop at the lights. We're going to be fine here. Let's put this on pause. Now, seeing we're talking a bit about police quests, I've got this little video here. And this is showing all the history of police quests. So this is the first police quest game, the one that I'm currently playing at the moment. And then, yes, you're seeing spoilers here. I'm sorry, spoilers. But this is a bit speeded up as well. This is Police Quest 2, where they improved the graphics a little bit and kind of made it a bit EGA styly. The driving was a lot nicer and there was a lot more kind of animation. And then this was Police Quest 3, which was really cool and it had proper mad animation. And you can see how they developed over the time with the different engines. And this was, I think it was a remake of Police Quest. So it was a remake of Police Quest 1, but it was done with this amazing FMV style. And this game is dark. It's like the Tim Burton's Police Quest, this one is. I've chosen nicer parts of this one because you see a lot of dead bodies and stuff like that. It's very dark game. It's like your proper detective game, that one is. Really, really good. It kind of looks a bit comical now because I kind of like, you know, it looks like little animated GIFs or something. But this game just blew my mind as a kid. I was like, should I be playing this? It's far too adult. And then this was SWAT, which is what I think you're on about, which was basically the one with the shooting range. And SWAT was an FMV kind of title that came out on the PC. And it was like the future generation of Police Quest. And SWAT was really hard, all strategic. And this one had the shooting ranges in it. And the shooting ranges were incredibly hard. Absolutely really hard. And now then they have Police Quest 2 after this, which was this is SWAT still, as I kind of go around. And I love how you've got the Windows 95 stuff all around it as well. And it never really fits the screen when people capture it properly. But the animation's awesome. It's like they're on top of objects and stuff like that. So this was SWAT. Police Quest SWAT 1. And then it went into SWAT 2. Now SWAT 2 changed style a bit. SWAT 2 was like a kind of a squad-based PC one here. And it was pretty cool actually. Awesome little fun game. And all about strategy and hostages and stuff like this. And then this was SWAT 4, which came out, which was a full FPS. Anyway, we're not talking about those games. We're talking about Police Quest 1. Yeah, King's Quest was a whole series, and I haven't even touched on King's Quest analog. Right, so I'm just waiting at the lights, itching to write a ticket. Let's save this at the moment still. Now there's a courthouse. I remember at points all of these points on the map would be used. So like the courthouse would be used for court cases later on and stuff. Let's go down the bottom. That's the prison, I think. Let this guy go by, because he's going rather fast, isn't he? Oh, sugar! That was close. Right, we've just really got to have a cup of tea and just keep patrolling until we find a certain guy in red, in a red car. Oh, look, he's gone through the red lights. What? Did you see that? He just ran the red lights. Okay. So, first, we save it. That's a very good point. Now, we need to force this guy to pull over. This is crazy hard. So, let's go on to slow speed. First, we'll save that. Yeah. Save it as test. Save. Now, we're going to go on to slow speed because this bit is incredibly hard to do. Okay, speed, slow. Right, now we put, I think it's F10 or F11. Oh, look at that. Pulled him over. There you go. Right. To activate your red emergency lights, you observe the car, pull over and stop. So you get out, right? This is where it gets tense. No! Right, we managed to pull him over. Yes, I am saving this. Let's go to fast walk. Thanks for giving me demand. Let's demand license. LEIs. Read rights. Thanks, officer, for not giving me a ticket. Give ticket. Give. Okay. Load gun. Okay. Ask man to get out. Talk to driver. This is always fun. When I can't remember the command. Right. Let's do what you can do in the modern age. And cheat. So let's see what I do. Let's have a little look. You've always got to cheat on these a little bit. Because let's see on YouTube. I bet someone's done it. Please, I can't believe I'm doing this. Sorry about this. Police Quest 1 long play. So the whole reason we're doing this is because we have a new sponsor and they are awesome. Bitmap Books. Now, let's get to this one part where we pull him over. What do we say to him? Okay, so he's open door, closed door. Ah. I guess it's look at car. Well, just what every poor little rich girl needs. A little red sports car. So, talk. Okay, so here we go. Getting back to it. Ask for ID. Show ID. Okay. Look at Helen. What is going on? Look at car. Wow, just what every poor little rich girl needs. Sports car. Okay, talk. Talk to girl. What's the problem with this game? It's where you always get trapped. Okay. So the reason we're doing this is because of the art of point and click adventures, and this is a book that's celebrating point and click adventures, and they are awesome, man. Like, I miss them, and I enjoy playing this game. You can probably see how much I'm enjoying it, apart from this bit where I can't find anything. Okay, so what was the one thing that we missed out last time? We didn't use the radio. So, ooh, yeah, there we go. So let's first use the radio. Use radio. Dispatch. Oh shit. Dispatch returns with the information. Oh my god. Is currently registered as Helen Hotz. Helen Hotz, okay. We can see that there is a bit of an influence here from talk to Helen. Look at Helen. Approach the vehicle. The driver appears to be a female in her very early 20s. Very female. I'm a female. Look at driver. Look at girl. Let's have a look at this long play. This is where we degrade into copying instructions of long plays. Because it's the exact wording, that's the problem with this. It's the exact wording and it's how to do it, and that's the problem. Yeah. You ask it to show you the ID, that's what I remember. I'm watching the long play now. Okay. So it should be, look, Helen. What? Maybe a capital because it's a name. No. So we've called the radio. Get in. We should radio in again. Her name's Helen Hotz. Okay. Look at Helen. She's inside the car. You can see her, but not very well. Get out. Closed door. Look at Helen. Cautiously, you approach the vehicle, and the driver appears to be female, in her early 20s, very female. Talk to Helen. Look at Helen. Look at girl. Gosh damn. Examine girl? Okay, let me try. Eggs. Examine girl. Look at woman. Look at Helen. Thanks for not giving me an office. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the game has proper procedures. You can find it as a PDF. Proper procedure manual. I like to learn it on my own. So I did as a kid. I was like, okay, so you approach Helen. Blah, 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 blah. Where exactly do you go? Look, Helen. Okay, so you have to be in a really weird position. That's maybe it. Let's see. Look, woman. Okay. So let's show you the Let's Play, which is there. Because it is showing me exactly the same thing. Use pen. Use pen. Take notes. Radio. She's just trying to get out of this ticket, isn't she? Right. Let me just swap it for a minute, guys. This is really weird. Yeah. It's crazy that it doesn't. So it says her name's Helen. She's a young lady. Helen Hotz. Yes. Look, woman. That's what you need to type. Look, Helen. Okay. So it looks like you look, woman. Look, Helen. Open door. Then approach the car. And then look, Helen again. So there may be a weird sequence that you have to do in this. Maybe I found a bug. Who knows? This could be the first police quest bug. Let me get back in the car and try and do this. Initiate pepper spray. Get in. So, look, woman. Look, Helen. She's inside. Okay. Open door. Get out. Look. Oh my god! This is so annoying. Right. Let me load it up again, because I'm sure this is not working for some reason. It's weird. I've copied exactly the same procedure. But, radio... Yeah, it should literally be like, find out her name is Helen. Look. Helen. She's very female. Ooh. And then go up. Okay. Let's go back in the car, yeah. You're right, Saber. Let's try and go back in the car. So let's get in. Close the door. What's a CD? What's an MP3? What's a laser? Alright, let's try and drive off. Will she insult me? The driver in the car, you stop wonders, cops. She drives away. Right, that's it. Okay, well she didn't like me, did she, Helen? Sod her. Got away with not having a ticket for being pretty. Wow. Some people. Now where is my car? There it is. Okay. We are done with Helen. Helen or Heaven. Whatever her name is. She obviously did not. She was just wasting police time. Now we need to hear something new from Dispatch. I do have the sirens on for some reason. I'm very patient, yeah. This is when you played a lot of Amiga games without the manuals, for obvious reasons, you can see why I'm patient. Right, now I just need to turn my siren off. I'm just rolling with the sirens on. I don't care. Right, I think, and it also might be the green tea that I'm drinking that helps. I think we're going to get a dispatch call soon. Yeah, look at all these people scared because there's a policeman who can't turn his sirens off driving around next to you. So, if you guys are watching and you've never heard of the Retro Hour before, it's a podcast that we do every Friday, and we've had hundreds of guests on, and it's so awesome because everybody's so nice, and we just chat about tech, but we actually get the people on. So check us out at theretrohour.com, and we will be doing a lot more streaming like this. I want to do one with me and Dan, all together, a big Christmas charity fundraising, streaming for hours, eating loads. It'd be good fun. Because it's time we entered the age of streaming. Where am I? Where am I though? Oh, whoa, that was a dead end. That was weird. Dispatch Scorch. They have a complaint at the Caffeine Castle. Okay, let's go up to the caffeine castle. That's me nearly crashing. Okay, let's go to the caffeine castle. Oh, that's awesome to hear that you love the retro hour, guys. It's nice, you know. We love doing it. I love kind of meeting up and seeing Dan every week and doing something creative. That's the thing. If it wasn't creative, I think we would have quit. But that creativity and the kind of learning something every day, absolutely love that. And that's the whole thing. We hope in many years, the retro hour will be a great archive for everybody. Yeah, we were thinking of doing the show on cam with audio and everything, but the studio we were recording, we can't actually use that for that purpose. Which, yeah, sorry guys. Maybe in the future when we get our whole new fancy studio, retro hour towers or something. But we are planning on doing some live streaming though, some big like streams like this for Adventure Month, and we're also going to be doing some Christmas ones and stuff like that. Because I've got my whole living room set up that we could do this stuff in now, and I'm really enjoying actually having these. Really enjoying having these little streams at the moment. Actually, how long have we been going? Oh, nearly 2 hours already. Wow. I think this is where the caffeine castle is, if I can remember. Yes, there we go. So they've got a complaint at the caffeine castle. So let's save this before we crash, and then I'm gonna go at slower speed. Oh no, slow. Oh, so I think. Oh! Oh! That was like, that's what driving's like. Okay. Restore game. Yeah, the Computer Chronicles, man. Wow. Yeah, it would be nice to do the news section. Maybe it's one thing we can consider. Yeah, again, you see how shattered we are when we do like 2 shows in a row. Like, this is the news section. Just as guys like holding on to a coffee. Right, let's try and actually stop. Blooming heck. Right, let's restore it. I hate this driving. Absolutely hate it. But it adds thrill. It's like DayZ to me. This is my DayZ. Or PUBG, whatever you play nowadays. Oh. Why? Just need to park. Okay, come on. Oh, the compression, yeah. Dan is like a very good, because he works in radio himself. And I'm a sound guy, but I don't do any of the editing. Dan is absolutely awesome at editing, yeah. And I think that's the whole thing. We both have a love for sound, so we really wanted to get that like... Right, let's try and approach it from here. So if I could get in the right line here. Okay. Now let's try... Why? So close. Why? Okay. Let's try. Let's restore this. And the thing is, as well, disclosed, it's just so nice because every single guest we've been really nice. Like, I can imagine that being the case in the music industry or something like that, you know. This is totally frustrating, yeah. Now, I need to work out how to turn my siren off, but I can't. Now that's it. Get out. What's an out? No, get out. This is not a good place to exit your vehicles. There's nothing of interest here. This is the Caffeine Castle, right? And I crash into police. Ah! Let's try this. Yeah, Pepsi Max, most frustrating game ever, is a good choice. You could just loop this, just make a gif of me raging on these. Okay, so you go there, stop. That will do. If it doesn't get out there. Okay, now find a good place to stop. That is a perfect place. Look at that. That's like... Oh my god! Jim Walls. Whoever thought of this, if you played GTA 5 and then you play this. Is this just me being awful? It'd be one more pixel, yeah. The problem is I can't turn the siren off, so it's like double the speed. Right. I'm glad I saved it. Okay. Jesus. It's getting embarrassing. I'm getting a bit embarrassed here. Now, how do we turn the siren off? Let's try F12. No, I'm sure it was F11. F11. Stop. But I can't turn the siren off because I'm going to a dispatch. So. That is the Caffeine Castle, right? Yeah. That is definitely the place. One more pixel to the right. Parking Simulator 3000. Worse than Ghost Simulator, though. Oh, that was close. Okay. Right, I'm just going to head straight at it and then try and do it. Straight at it, stop, then one right. Let's try that. Okay. Straight at it, but the way that you stop it is you press the arrow button again. So you press forward and then forward again. Is that it? That's gotta be it, guys. It's not a good place to exit your vehicle. Okay, if this is not a good place, I'm gonna save it there though. Was it F3 to go back to normal driving? Just found the manual. Oh, thank you, Dipped. That's like a dream. Yeah. One way to get your vacation. Okay. I think this is good parking, guys. Right. F6. It's F6. The F7's restore. So it must be F6. You're right. Thank you so much. Ah, yes, okay. Siren's off. Now this should be a lot easier. No, stop. No! Oh, I don't want to even saved it. If I saved it like that, if I've saved it like that, that is hell. Okay. All calm. Relax. This IP is... yeah. Yeah, I'm using WinUAE. Yeah. Right. Turn the siren off. Oh my god, what was that? It was like some angular stuff where I press the mouse. I've always driven it with the keyboard, so let me... Okay. Here we go. How to park on Police Quest 1. Is that it? It's gotta be it. Oh yes! I made it, guys. Oh my god, that was like the worst parking. Sorry about that, folks. Now it looks like the reason why the parking was hard is because there was a biker gang there. So let's get out. Oh, not that. Get out, get out. Oh, thank you. F10 with 3 emergency sirens. Oh, wicked. Wicked Analog, cheers. Thank you for joining us so much. We will be doing a lot more of these streams. I hope everybody's enjoying it. Open door. Oh, thank you so much for helping me through that by getting the manual. That really helped. Now, do we think... Should we go to Wino's? No, there's no trouble at Wino's. There's trouble here, though, with the bikers. Let's see what the bikers are saying. Talk. We're too busy to talk. Wait, there was supposed to be a disturbance. At Carol's. Was there a disturbance? It'll be at Wino Willie's then, won't it? Let's go to Wino Willie's. This is where we find out if the bikers are messing about. Maybe Carol's Caffeine heard it across. Or saw trouble. They saw trouble. Okay, here we go. As he heads for the back room, the bartender mumbles under the breath, "Here comes trouble." I'm Sonny Barnes, leader of this bunch, comes over and says, well, if it ain't the Tidy Bowl man. Weird this. What do you want, pig? Hello. This ain't the kind of place for do-gooders, chump. Unsociable sods. Yes, they are. Talk to bikers. Look. Lots of blood everywhere. Sweat and tears. Have been deposited in Wino Willie's. What would you say to do here, guys? We've been called. I would say we would radio. Would be a good thing to do. We can radio the guys. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a good plan. Get out. Pete. Okay. Those bikers, they're being unsociable. I've responded to the call. There's not really nobody complaining there, is there? So let's go. I want to get someone in the nick. After all that, that is a rubbish disturbance at Carol's Caffeine. Let's go for a drive. We need someone to arrest. Respond to a complaint at Carol's Caffeine Castle. No, I'm not going to go through that blooming driving again. Let's restore it. But it's the disturbance is at Carol's Caffeine Castle. So let's first go to Carrie's. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? Karen's Caffeine Castle. So I don't know what other adventure games you guys are into. We've had a mention of a sword quest and night quest. So, let's say radio. Talk to Carol. Carol is obviously upset as she blurts out in a low tone of voice, "Oh, Sonny, those drunken bikers in the bar next door are taking up all the parking spaces. They have just no consideration for others. Where my customers going to park, would you ask them to move their motorcycles, please?" I don't think they're going to like that. Great. Another chapter in your life. Big time crime stopping. Parking space hogging. You know, Carol, she's alright though. She's wise. Can you? Yep, you can knock over the bikes. I remember doing that. That was good. Just smash all their bikes. Heads up for the back room, the bartender humbles. Here comes trouble. The leader of the bunch comes. Something about Bowman. Talk. Asked to move bikes. What do you want, pig? Move. Move bike, bro. How do your planners make you move your bike, wimp? Good night, pig. We're going to kick the schnizzle out of you. Oh, Sonny. Is it the end, Sonny? Yeah. I got beaten by lowlifes in the bar. A cop to pound on. Okay. Guys, I'm going to have to count that as an end of poor Sonny's life. So. Here we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching this stream. It's been awesome fun doing it. And I'm going to do another one. And another one is going to be Simon the Sorcerer. And then, I don't know what else other games we're going to be playing, but we're going to be playing some out of this book, which is The Art of Point and Click. And I've been harping on about this book. You know, you can win a copy if you look in the description. So, there's loads of amazing stuff in here. Maniac Mansion, Full Throttle, Secret of Monkey Islands. I bet you Dan's going to play Monkey Islands or something like that. So, we will see what happens. Thank you so much for watching the Retro Hour live stream. Wow, that's a new thing to say, watching the Retro Hour. But thank you so much, and please share this video as it will be archived and stuff. And keep checking us out. Thank you so much. See you later. Ciao.